Welcome back to Crypto Gains. Hold on. Crypto Gains for another video. I'm going to show you the Bitcoin charts, show you what I see, some interesting things that I want to talk about. If you watched my last video on the Bitcoin analysis, I was showing you this pattern here that was kind of like a fractal pattern that I found right back from 2014, 2015's bottom of the cycle. And I think we could be in something similar to this. So I'm kind of get my words out. So I'm going to show you this, and then also I want to show you some other things that I see in the charts as well on the EMA ribbons, exponential ribbons on the daily time frame. If it sounds interesting to you, drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Let's start with this. Before I go any further, I need to let you know this is not financial advice. Please do your further research before you invest your money. Take a look at this. So right now, Bitcoin's at a price of $19,800. Are we forming a falling wedge? Because if you look over here, if we join these up, whether you do it from like the wicks or wherever, you got a line going like this, and then you can also take a line from, I don't know what, from here and draw it like this. Would this be considered as a falling wedge? If so, this could be a bullish pattern, meaning that if it was to break upwards, maybe we could see prices of Bitcoin, come out here like a breakout somewhere here. And again, this is daily time frame, and see prices rise up to around $23,000. If it was to do that, that could be good because we'd be above these ribbons. And the way the ribbons work is they're sort of like, they reveal trends to you. Like, what kind of trend are we in? A bullish trend, a bearish trend? Every time we see a tangle in the ribbons and the yellow line goes underneath the red lines, it's usually bearish. So like, Bitcoin's price finds it hard to break above. And you can see all the time, like every time it hits these ribbons, it falls down, hits the ribbon, falls down. So it's using it as a bearish trend. You can also use it as a bullish trend as well. So meaning if the yellow line's above, and here's a fine example right here. Like if you ever see a tangle where the yellow line comes above, Bitcoin bounces off it, bullish. We saw a slight slip through, but it bounced off it again, and that's what we're looking for. So if we come over to here, and we do break above, we could see Bitcoin's price go up to around about $23,000, $23,200, and then that would be above the lines, the ribbons, and hopefully this yellow line can start to turn around. We see a tangle in ribbons, and then we start seeing another bullish momentum trend. We almost got it here, but it obviously fell back down. Price action, it's just been a bit crazy over the last couple of weeks or couple of months, right since this crash that we had down here. What do you guys think? Do you still think we've seen the bottom, or do you think the bottom's yet to come? So that's one thing I wanted to show you. Take a look at this, because it is interesting. And when you look at what happened back in 2015 of the bottom of the cycle, the bottom was in, and this is the exact pattern, and then we went sideways for a long period of time. And I said to you, I'm going to keep this here just to see what happens. So Bitcoin could be following something similar to this. It's not accurate, but if Bitcoin was to do what I said in a falling wedge and bounce up, this would be the rise up that we would see, 22, 23, I don't know, it might come up somewhere near here. And it just seems to be following this pattern like what happened back in 2014, 2015. So we'll see what happens as time goes on, if it's going to mimic it and follow it. But yeah, if that's the case, then obviously we could come down a bit lower, almost probably see lows again. We'll have a double bounce at the bottom. I don't know, time's going to tell. I'm just focusing on this, keeping my eye on it because it does look similar. But the end goal of this is that we form a strong base of where this bottom could be, and the end goal is we start to see a rise towards the end, and it goes absolutely parabolic once we come out of this whole area. So see this area as a great time to be dollar cost averaging, buying these coins cheap. And that's not financial advice. I just want to give you my honest opinion here. This could be, in my eyes, I know, not could be, it is. It's a seriously good time to be dollar cost averaging, buying coins cheap, filling up your bags whilst you can. So, it looks like we've got time to do that. Unless something crazy happens and, the price just goes skyrocketing high. If you have a look over here, this is the weekly time frame. Every candle represents 1 week. I've got the RSI and the stochastic RSI. So the RSI, it looks like we're bouncing off the RSI here. So, once we broke this, it usually represents bullish, but it can take weeks to reveal. So it looks like we could bounce off this yellow line and see the RSI come up. I want to see that. And if we do, it could be good. We could see something similar to what happened back in 2021. So, you know, we saw the stochastic RSI, which is the price momentum. Is there enough buy power coming in or not? We saw it come down, then it came straight back above again. Maybe we can see something like that here where it reverses back up and then we stay up here for a period of time before it comes down. Even here's a fine example as well. So back in 2020, we saw this massive rise up in the stochastic RSI in buy momentum. It came down and then it came up again, you know, and then that's what we saw, all this price action here. Let me just grab it and show you all this price action here, right down from the C19 crash all the way up, all this rally here. So, you know, we can still see an interesting rally should it play out. I'm gonna leave it here. Short, sweet and simple. If you liked it, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching, become a Patreon. It's a fresh month. Great time to get in. I'm sharing posts on here, coins that we're buying that you can't see right now, coins that can very well 100x your portfolio. If you don't want to miss out on these coins and get in early, become a patron right now, fresh month. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier, this one here, because it unlocks all my posts. You can see when I'm buying, selling, staking, all that stuff. And if you can afford it, go for my next tier above. It's my CEO tier. It gives you access to my super alerts, where I talk to you in my VIP Telegram group way before I do anything, way before I buy, sell anything. And there's big money in this space, high crypto profile users. They know how to make money and they're sharing great projects all the time. Thank you for watching and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.